So, welcome to week 2 of WAKUWAKU Antebellum session. I'm today joined by Vlodax. Vlodax?
Yeah, that's right. Hello, fellas.
And we're gonna start from east to west, and we're gonna look at Japan at the beginning.
Japan.
So, Japan has Explo expansion, but he doesn't have any ideas into Explo. So he can actually not really use this too lot just yet. He can colonize the
What he
Philippines,
can, but
etc.
what the fuck is that? I didn't know
Something
there was a thing.
shogunate thing, I think.
Oh, I see. It's like
Um,
the Muslim bonus.
he's not really doing
He's
that
good
great on
crown then, bro.
ideas. Come again?
But he's great crown then.
Yes, and he is getting the mana. That's actually quite amazing for him. So at this point, I think I would actually sell down just to build your nation up because you will likely have a lot of good buildings you can build. Actually, let me turn off the audio in game here. So yeah, he can build a lot of great buildings and should definitely try to like. It's a lot of money he can get from selling titles and then season land again.
Oh yeah. Are the
Um,
rest his vassals?
come again?
Let the remaining people are they're his vassals, right?
Y-
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
his show.
Yeah, the daimyos. So like, I don't know, not know why you have full maintenance in your army. Like you can go pop the Ando rebels and then Anbu rebels, and then you can lower maintenance and make a nice surplus that you could either spend into building more of your nations or having better advisors. I would definitely go and
Also, get rid
disinherit.
of the
Yeah.
corruption one. You have zero corruption. You don't need it.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's still the mana is the most worthwhile thing. Actually, I think it's worth it because he would be paying because he's ahead. Yeah, he's an embezzler ruler. But yeah, I will definitely get rid of your heir. It's really bad. You don't want this guy on your phone ever. So yeah, Japan is looking decent. He's definitely going like south into the Philippines and into Americas. Would be funny if he spawned the institution with his exploit years.
From what I've heard, the Dutch also want the Philippines for some reason.
Well, the Dutch is very far away and he is very close.
Yeah, just saying.
He's
It'll be funny. I hope they fight over.
yeah. Well, the Dutch have quite a well. Last I heard that they were in Africa, so they still need like 5 colonies to get here.
Yep.
Um, Korea. I mean, we're getting the mana. That's the most important thing here.
Yeah. I mean, what religion is he? Is he like the Confucianist one?
Yeah, he's Confucian.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So when you've done expanding, you take this one inverse perfection. It gives them the +1 stability here to declare war, but it gives so many good bonuses. So when you've done expanding, you click this one, and then you just develop your nation to the skies. Yeah, you have another merchant. Like just put it in Beijing. You ain't losing anything for putting in another merchant in Beijing.
He has no
Um,
manpower. What is?
yeah, no
Was he
manpower.
fighting Yuan?
Yeah, he's fighting
So,
Yuan.
oh well, that's kind of hard. So yeah.
He's trying to take the mandate. Oh yeah, that's not good.
But is he allied to the Chinese guy to sue?
Yeah, and I
Oh
think
yeah.
they have the separate wars, so Yuan is in 2 different wars, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, and he got a collision by Yuan, so he actually decked the war to not get the collision, I think. And that's why all these guys are in.
I see. I see how it is.
It's gonna be expensive for you. You're out of manpower already. You're over force limit. You could
He can
summon
slap some recruitment.
dyads, sell
Slap some
titles.
recruitment. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's necessary.
Also, you should definitely be running a military advisor. Like siege ability would be nice, but else morale discipline I would try to reroll for one. You should be building spy network on Yuan, so you get siege ability on them. Yeah, I think that's what you have to do, and then you can hopefully you can actually win this. Um,
He coordinates with Sue. Like he should meet up with Sue honestly, because it's like so many troops in North.
Yeah, Soo's seating down the south here. Actually, there's 40k yuan down here.
Oh, so it's like no yuan armies in the north.
Yeah, so there's like what? There's like 60k up here, and he's filling 40k. And if he has better quality, he has trade
He just needs the
ideas.
manpower for real.
Yeah, he can
But
slacken for that. I mean, yeah, Japan is looking okay. It's like it's gonna be a rough one for him for this one, but if he wins this, then he's gonna have all of North China to eat.
yep.
Somehow you're sitting on corruption and not rooting it out. I don't think that's the correct idea. That's a very good income. We're
Build the
getting.
mana.
You're not getting a dip mana. I definitely think you should be getting a dip
No.
mana. That
Sebastian, you have to get the diploma. I told him last time already.
and yeah, you should definitely take this gold mine in the war. You even have cores and all this down here. Yeah, yeah. So you take the gold mine and pump it up to 10 development.
Is that the only gold mine? Because I remember Han had one.
I think that was the one Han had. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one Han had.
Then we need to go up here to find other gold mines.
It's not really worth it. Like, just vassalize, make a march out of Tibet.
Yeah. You running 2 merc stack, 1 normal stack. I think that's likely correct. I don't think you should be carpet seating with your merc stack. Like you should move this merc stack down, seats down this fort, and this one you should not maybe keep this one around up here, and then siege with these 2 stacks and have this in support if you want to fight you. Your main node is Hangzhou. Where's your merchants? Your merchants are in Canton, and I definitely think you'll be making more money if you steer from Chengdu or steer from Nippon into Hangzhou, like Chengdu to Canton to Hangzhou, or from Nippon into Hangzhou.
So you just try out everything into Hangzhou.
Yeah. And eventually, if you conquer Beijing, you want to move your main node up there. If you conquer Beijing, because all of China feeds into Beijing. You have a nice amount of crownland, and you need to be aware that you're soon going to be hitting gov capacity cap. So should give out land rights. You already given out these. Actually, this nation is looking quite well. Actually, it's of course it's behind on ideas. It has like what 4 ideas, and he went admin second. I don't think admin is really a good idea to take. Because it doesn't give you a
I
lot
mean, you
really.
can still switch it, like.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
not. You haven't
Actually,
even started yet.
expand administration cost negative 50%, and then there's the wait.
Centralized state.
Oh, this expand administration is this one. Ah, okay, there
It's
it
this
is.
one, yeah. You later on get another privilege, but it's like tier 7, I think. Where
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah. But like if you do this, then it just becomes more expensive, and then you like
yeah, it's not really worth it. I'm saying. It's better. Just build the buildings.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't go admin ideas. I would likely have gone something else like economic together with offensive gives you artillery compatibility. Also, you can have celestial ideas possibly. I don't know what those are. Yeah, I'll drop admin. I don't think you need admin, and then take eco
Especially
or
because he gets
innovative.
cores on that shit, doesn't he? He has
Yeah,
cores on that,
yeah.
right? Yeah,
Like
you
you're
don't need that one.
not gonna need the admin. So there's no Ayutthaya player, but there's a Malacca player. Um, I mean he's making decent amount of income. Yeah, he's making all
I
his
mean,
income from trade.
that's a lot of income for the dev. Like, it's
Um,
30 income.
you got the one gold mine over here. You need to dev it a bit more, and then you haven't secured like this your vassal.
Seized land. Take it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Here we go. Sees this one, and now you have another gold mine here. You've consolidated your node nicely, and then you can go over here, go over here. Yeah, you have plenty of expansion opportunity. You went trade expansion, so going full for the money greed build. I mean, there's no players around you, so you can do that. There's no straight now. Yeah, well, not a lot to say about Indonesia. He's getting the mana. He's getting the mana.
Yeah, he's getting all the money.
That's great.
He's got
Great to see.
22 for the manpower, helps him. Then go.
I think he was AI for the last hour.
Yeah, he left mid game.
Yeah. So like he did great expansion. You're behind on ideas. Actually, you're not that bad. You're doing decent on ideas. Not the best
Holy
income.
shit! What happened?
What do you mean?
What happened? Why is there such an deficit? Army.
I mean, he's been forcing armies. He's paying 12 ducats
Yeah,
from you and
yeah.
forcing armies,
It
and he's
looks like
paying.
six. Yeah.
Holy shit! So yeah, he should where the
Indebted to both.
yeah indebted to the yen, and then you switch around your loans. You pay off the 4%, and I have paying less, and then you need to kill your rebels, sell titles, and you're almost out of debt.
Okay.
Yeah, so Bengal looking decent. Like he's great expansion too. He can go into Burma, he can go into Siam nation, node. He can even go up into Lhasa, but Lhasa's quite useless land. Like Delhi's here and VJ is here, so maybe there's gonna be some conflict in India, but he has all of Southeast Asia to eat. So yeah, I think he's
Oh,
gonna be fine.
really? Is Viet Younger or what's the name is Viet Younger? The VJ is he a player?
Yeah, he's a player, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was
And
VP.
they cooperated in killing Brahmanis, but now they're rival, so I don't know what they're gonna do.
I mean, you're right there, so you, I'm
I
just
mean,
listening.
I'm also rival to VJ.
Okay.
Let's look at how VJ is doing. Actually, let me just look at the other guys. Are they behind on tech? So Korea is 668. So Korea is not even like unlocked his second idea group. Sooo is like up to date on tech, and Malacca is
Pretty
up to
good.
date on tech, but they're lacking ideas.
I mean, they all have at least middle 8, so that's alright.
Yeah, they're not behind on meal. At least they learned that lesson. He went quality inno. He's even getting. He's gonna get so much innovativeness because he's getting innovativeness from innovative ideas.
Very base, very base. 6 in defense. That's really good for fucking India.
So yeah, and every idea he takes into innovative from here on is gonna give him 3 innovativeness. So he's gonna get like 15, 20 innovativeness from this. And he's up to date to tech, so he can might as well start filling out the quality ideas. He's making quite good income. What's your average autonomy? Yeah, it's great. Oh, but he's not getting. He's not getting. He's getting the mill mana. Okay, he's getting all the mana. That's great.
You'll probably have to cancel the spy network too, because you get detected.
Oh yeah. Oh, at least like you should make claims if you don't have. I mean, you can make one claim with it. Also, Marafas. Oh no, you need the Gothic form for that, right?
Yeah, you do. I think. Or, I have no idea how the Marafa works, honestly.
Yeah, permanent Marafa council, and then you can take. And when you get this one, then you have. You can give this one that gives discipline based on Marafa land ownership. So basically, when they have 100% of the land, which of course you don't want, you want them to have 90% of the land, they give 9% discipline, which is really huge. Also, I wouldn't give away monopolies, they ain't really that good. I only have one instance phone, so it's not that bad. So my own nation, I kinda screwed up because forming Delhi apparently meant that you lost Punjabi culture, so I went into Hindavi culture, I had to destate a lot. That hurt a bit, but other than that
You're
I got,
converting again?
yeah,
I
I
thought you
converted,
already
yeah, I converted back to Punjabi. But I got all the cores on Jaunpur, all the Delhi cores on Jaunpur, my vassals for free. So I still think it was a net gain.
okay. You fought your
Um,
golden arrow.
no, I haven't fired my gold now, no.
No. I thought you started. I don't know. I thought I saw a pop up.
No, I can get it in. I could get it in. I get the Renaissance in the last few provinces, but I don't think I will. I think I'll save it. So yeah, my nation is doing quite well. I mostly caught up my ideas. I'm up to date in tech. Um, I even started building a bit of my nation, and I'm only burger loans in debt. So I lost the Demi and didn't get Indian states because I'm not Indian culture group. I'm Muslim culture group. That's a bit sad, but
You'll probably have to give the what do you call it? Government capacity privileges. So
Yeah, I've already given it to these guys. Yeah, so I'm already given one away. Nobility is locked, so I'll have to give it to the merchant guilds as well.
couldn't one of you guys release Malvar or whatever to feed
Uh,
the liquor book?
I don't think I have a Malvar core. This
Malvar.
one should be.
Oh, you do actually. You do.
Yeah, I should release this one and just like go ham with the Reconquest. Like I've got the Kuch, got Baluchistan as well. So, got a lot of vassals that Delhi had cores on, integrated them for free, and I'm going up here.
Last time I checked, Gujarat also existed. So I think there might be course. Oh no, they're still alive. I just saw their cores
Which
now.
one?
Gujarat.
Oh yeah, Gudrid, yeah, but Kuch is my vassal, so like they barely have any cores that's not
Oh,
my vassal. Like the rest of it is my vassal.
I see. I see.
So now look at Persia. Persia has no manpower. He's
They could
getting
buy.
the mana. That's great to see. His nobility is a bit unhappy, which is not ideal. And he integrated this and got the monument here, so he gets 2.5 discipline and 5% fire damage received. He's going north into Transoxiana. He went defensive, but he doesn't really have any ideas into it. I mean, he's behind. He's really behind on ideas. Actually, that's not good for him. Like he's gonna be
Tech not.
lacking out. At least he's up to date on tech.
Yeah.
When you have the money,
Is
you
this
should
ruler shit or what? Is this ruler shit?
not really that yet.
It
But you
should be.
should make him a he's a general so he dies faster. And you are spending decent advisors. I don't know why he's this far behind. So when
Maybe
you have
just.
later on, you should like put a fort in here just so like things can't walk around without having to go through mountain forts. Also, they can walk through here. So you need a fort in Ardabil, but that's late for later. I guess he's going up into Russia right now. He's making nice money here, 15 ducats.
Damn. What's his income? 42.
Yeah, a bit of
Ooh.
inflations.
Well, his army is also dead. He has like what? What did he fight? Why did he die? What?
I think he's been crying about rebels all the time.
Why is he overextending religious or what?
I mean, yeah, he's Sebastian, so I don't think he's not. He's like every time he conquers on something, it's yeah.
Oh, that's kind of bad.
And he has the holy sites for construction cost and goods produced, and then there's governing cost, missionary strength, and yearly corruption. And he's getting this one down here, or wherever it is down here. There's some one holy site down here. He's getting that from me. Also, his PP is not good. Um, like he should actually be fighting Great Horde, Golden Horde, just to get some PP at one point. Like take some
I
land
think
and
they're
get.
getting. I'm pretty sure they got killed or they're fighting the Seljuks right now, or like they were fighting the Seljuks.
Well, right now they're fighting Bukhara.
Okay, so they already finished the war, I assume.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at Celtics. How's he doing? Negative one staff. That's not great. I
Uh,
mean, decent income. How's your yeah, yeah. I don't think. I think you should move your merchant to Aleppo because all the trade is going down to Alexandria. But you're collecting in your home node. I don't think you'll make more money moving it to Aleppo. What is his capital even? Okay, it's in.
let's see, but
Yeah, you should put on the trade edict here because it's basically free in the capital. And then you should steer from Aleppo into Constantinople. I bet you'll make more money from that. You have a lot of rebels coming, but that seems fine. I do not know this stuff, but I think it's you picked correctly here. He's not getting dip mana from the merchant guilds.
he knew you were gonna say that. He was like,
Yeah, also +1 onverse, +5% death cost, -5% trade efficiency. Like these guys are not happy, and that's really hurting your nation. And you could definitely make them happy. Also, you could take indebted to the burghers and start building some manufactories with those. Yeah, 5% more of
oh,
armies.
he's just saving that up, you know.
I mean, I would take this one. You already have
For what?
one. Ah, so you
Oh yeah, do that
could,
direction. Yeah, that's
yeah,
good.
and then pick it again and get the cheap advisor. Because you're not even admin tech 7 yet, so you haven't started your second idea group.
Got that 100 PP though. Yeah.
Yeah. Can go prone to some Byzantium. And where's he gonna expand now? Because like there's no way around him except up here. So he's gonna go into Golden Horde maybe. But there's not a lot of land left. Like Novgorod is right here, and
Oh
Persia
yeah,
is right here.
I don't know. Probably
So
the
he can go in and kill Seljuks or Nisovits. I mean.
they're not weak either.
No, it's not a free gaming, and you're allied with Croatia. So there's a bit of Byzantium left. No, that's a vassal of Venice. I mean, he has Janissary. I definitely think like he'll need to he'll expand into players next session. This guy, I don't think he's gonna sit until
I
um
assume this because they were like in the Cold War all the time.
yeah. So you're gonna fight Nisrit, you think?
I assume, yeah.
He has claims on a lot of them. Yeah, I think so as well.
Because look, he recently just fought the Golden Horde and conquered that shit
Yeah, truce
in
for 12 more years. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think he's gonna sit there around for 12 years, do nothing, just get his nation fixed. Then he's gonna go into Golden Horde, and after he,
actually like Persia might be free for him.
I mean, Persia's allied to Delhi, and I don't think he wanna fight Delhi and Persia.
You're gonna defend Delhi, Persia?
Well, I'm not saying I won't, because then he'll just go for it. Like,
Okay.
maybe I defend them. He'll
They
find
have
out, I
no
guess.
manpower. They have no army. Just saying, not that strong. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But he's a negative one stab. He's behind on ideas. Like, yes, he got a lot of manpower. That's true, and a big force limit. Maybe I don't know. Seems a
He
bit.
also said you'd complain about him not accepting Greek culture.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of like it's 30% of his nation that get +2 unrest, negative 35% tax.
Yeah, but it's big. It's like a big culture group.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, holy shit, Greek is big. Yeah, he should definitely accept that. Okay, let's go down and no, that's not.
Nisirites.
You're not taking. Yeah, that's likely we're getting more golf cap. You can take this one. Why hasn't he taken it?
Maybe he deleted the pop-up and didn't notice.
Well, you should definitely take the maybe the mercenary discipline and leader cost, but else the manpower here seems to be the best.
Why? Why would you want? He said like a lot of manpower. I don't think he needs mercenaries.
Yeah, yeah. So therefore it takes the manpower. But like if you're gonna full player war, then you recruit some mercs as well. I think. Yeah. So get. I think he should get the manpower here.
I honestly don't know those like antebellum reforms much.
Yeah.
So
So who's cocking of all your money? So Sicily's cocking of 8 ducats. I
don't tell him.
I think you should move your merchant because it's not getting. It's like giving you 5% 5 trade power up here. Meanwhile, nothing is going from Ethiopia up to you, so definitely move your merchant up there. Oh, there's the lighthouse there. Interesting.
You should also step one to step one stability so you get prosperity.
Yeah, but he also needs the next tech. But then again, he's gonna take admin, so he needs the admin mana. He's focusing admin. He's not making a lot of mana actually. He's below 50 PP. And he didn't. He's not getting mana from here. That's so much mana you're missing out on, dude. Like you acknowledge that the state exists. You like give away the land rights because you're lacking golf capacity, but you're not thinking, hey, I'm actually behind on admin tech. Maybe I should get the admin mana here. You're not thinking that. And maybe I want to have cheaper advisors, so I should make my advisors cheaper. I don't know. Also his capital, where's that? Here, you can put on the trade power here for more trade power, and then you should maybe embargo Sicily just to make more money, even though Sicily
I
is
mean,
not
your
your rival.
rivals.
Oh, he is your rival. You should definitely embargo Sicily.
Yeah. I also forget to embargo him. Like you always embargo your rivals. It's free.
Yeah. And holy shit, there's a hellhole of Somalia down here. Somalia, you have a lot of Shia rebels. Are you trying to go
They're
Shia?
going Shia.
Okay then.
I don't know why they're going Shia.
And Kilva's a player now, so you clearly missed your opportunity to go down here and get all the gold mines. So now you're just stuck with these gold mines up here.
Wait, Somali is still allied to Nisarets, right?
Yeah, yes.
Oh yeah, so they killed what's the name? Ethiopia to get him.
Yeah. I mean, you still don't really have a lot of development in these gold mines. I don't do think that's a mistake.
You know what's great? Like gold mines, you can even dev them more than 10 in Antebellum because there's this edict
Yeah,
that
there's
gives you 30
the
less.
the collapse chance.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
there's like
put
30%, I think.
local gold depletion chance negative 25%. So is this like negative 25? So it's like 1%. Is it like negative 0.25 a month because that's 25% of the current value, or is it like it's 1% so it's actually
I have
negative
no idea.
24%?
You'd have to try it out.
Okay.
But it definitely means that you can dev more than 10.
Yeah.
I don't know by how much, but you'd have to check it out just on single player. Try it
Yeah,
out
yeah, yeah.
and look at it.
This is your. I think you should collect here instead of steer from here because you're losing so much money out in Gulf of Aden. Yeah, your trade's gonna be scuffed all game. You're going professional at least, my dears. I don't think these are not a bad idea group, but I think the issue is that the artillery damage from back row, it doesn't really matter until late game. And the other stuff in here, it's decent, but it's not that great. Like you're gonna be sitting a lot of army tradition, and then you have some morale. So it's basically just like I want a lot of morale idea group, and then later on it'll give some artillery stuff. So it's definitely a good idea group, but I don't think it's really as good as quality or offensive for your opener or quantity even. Adali ideas are of course quite good, and you have some missions you can go through. So yeah, you'll just have to make do with no trade income for the rest of the game, but I think you can quite manage. This is decent land here once you gun Shia and get an even more morale.
We didn't get an Explo. Ethiopia, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, he went extra. I think he colonized these two provinces. They don't start colonized, right? Yeah, these three provinces doesn't start colonized. So Expo Ethiopia is in the grave.
It's over, Ethiopia, bros. It's over.
Kilva doesn't know what idea is.
Economic.
Seven,
He,
seven, seven, eight. I mean,
oh
it's
yeah, he's
decent
7 then. Like
development in
the
this
edict
10
would be
here,
perfect for him. Like holy shit, he's making so much money.
and
It's
he
like the
couldn't like,
fucking Aztec.
yeah, he's making 50 ducats.
50 decades for with how much debt?
300 development. And like he also got the Zanzibar node, which is a really nice node. Like it steals from India, it steals from Gulf of Aden, it takes from all of Africa, and it barely leaks into Cape of Good Hope because there's only like 2 centers of trade because you can't actually colonize the interior until Tech 33. Yeah, you should maybe lowering armor maintenance, but you're so rich you don't really care. Starting to build buildings. Maybe like advisor spending is decent. You're getting the mana, yeah, that's great. But you're still behind, so maybe you should spend even more on advisors. Like I once played with a Mutapa guy, it was like the same area here, and he like spent 555 advisors, then he went back up to 555, and he just like powered through the ideas of like 21 ideas before everyone else, and just like killed the Ethiopia player.
The issue is I don't think he can go bankrupt because Nisarits and Somalia
Oh
will
yeah,
just
yeah,
kill
yeah,
him.
yeah. But that's also the extremes. I think only think he went bankrupt once. It's like he just made so much money from all this gold and used it all on devices to outtake everyone else.
Yep.
So Congo, how's Congo doing? Congo's behind on tech as well. He's actually really behind.
Oh, I think he recently just popped onto the nation. So
I mean, both Kilma and Congo joined at the same time, but he of course didn't have feudalism, and he
he
still
didn't have gold.
he also didn't have gold. Yeah. So honestly, I would be a bit afraid of Kilva if they get a colonist. I think they get a permission tree and start supporting you, and maybe be a bit afraid because you're behind on Miltech by a lot. Also, the Dutch are over here. Maybe they take all of out of this and then can go in and kill you. So also be worried about that. You're focusing mill, you're making
No,
12 mil a month. That's great.
6-5.
And we're getting all the mana, so yeah, that's great. And you got a mission to
How's he gonna
colonize
do that?
this.
What the fuck?
He's not gonna
With
be
no
able to.
help, he's just gonna fail.
Yeah, he can't colonize until Tech 3, so yeah, it's gonna be
Nothing
sitting
you can
here
do
for.
about it either.
So another 11 years he cannot take a new agenda, and then he's gonna get loyalty penalty. So yeah, sad for him. Okay, I'm gonna go to Novgorod. So Novgorod was really well positioned last time. I think you should definitely get the advisor here. Advisor cost. Else it looks quite well. Summon the Dyad as well. Running 222, amazing. Oh, he's a Republic Gaming, of course.
Yeah, pretty
And
strong. Reclaim Rufinian Legacy.
oh yeah,
Oh, he's almost done. Only one more of Chernigov he can form it properly.
yeah. Chernikov is his vassal, so he's gonna integrate.
He's already doing.
Yeah, yeah.
We're
In
gonna
four
have a rose
years.
fight next session.
Does he need Tech
Start of
10?
next
He doesn't
session,
even
we're gonna have a rose.
need Tech 10.
Let's go, Rufinia.
So what does he actually get from this?
What is he missing? Oh,
Oh.
I mean that's like fairly easy. The fuck?
He needs
Oh, he's
core.
not core. Just add core.
There we go. Reclaim Bithynia next.
It's just a name change. Just choose whatever.
And new traditions, ambitions. Okay. Let's see what you get.
Center of trade.
Development cost modifier. That's the modifier you get from tech, not the modifier, the dev cost modifier. New Republican tradition, merchants.
Colonist, what?
And then he get military tactics. I don't think these ideas are that good. Like they're good, but
I mean you'd have to compare them with Novgorod. I don't remember what.
no. But this is like worse than vanilla Russia ideas.
Yeah, for sure. But the thing is, the mission tree gives him like permanent modifiers as far as I know. A lot of them. I'm not sure. That's what I think he gets. Like it empowers his ideas or something.
Yeah, upgraded. Yeah, all power cost negative 5%. That's yeah. Well, definitely right. Rufinia is gonna be quite big in this game, and he's gonna have the Grand Vestia Republic, so he's gonna have a lot of manpower, GovCap, etc. And then he's gonna be Orthodox, so yeah, it's gonna be really strong. Rufinia or Novgorod or whatever. Speaking of very strong, nothing comes to mind than Rufinia, which has.
Profinia was also AI at the last like.
Oh, okay, really? He has no army. There's no army in
He
this. All these rebels.
I have no idea. Like he was for the last a decade or maybe he was AI. I don't remember when exactly he left.
Okay, we're not gonna look at him. And Denmark has done absolutely no expansion. What is he doing? Like, there's a player in Denmark, right?
Yes, there's.
Like, he's
There
getting the
are like
mana.
Lotharingia and Bohemia.
Like, why haven't he expanded?
Because it's a vassal of Lotharingia.
Yeah, but Norway. Why hasn't he like killed Norway? He got sat me, but like he's just sitting here doing nothing. He went quality ideas.
At the start, I remember he was like really peasants war or shit like that. I don't know.
You should also sell and get some more money, build your nation up. Like there's so many good buildings you can build.
Everybody got that privilege now. You can't criticize them about that.
About which one, the mana?
Yeah.
Yeah, like people actually listen. That's great to see. Like, if he didn't have them, he would be making 6, 5, 7.
Yo,
like,
the fuck's that air? 646? Let's go.
Yeah, and you're also really great green. So yeah, your king is a general. Yes, he'll die faster. That's lovely. And then you'll hopefully he dies instantly, and then your queen gets regency, and then your heir takes over. Do be aware of getting civil war, because you have what legitimacy. So do be aware of that. That could maybe screw your nation a bit up.
I think he was spending his time like trying to join the empire or something. I have no idea.
Yeah, he joined the empire. I got that message. But like this control over the Lübeck node. Also, there's no. There's a great project, the sound tool.
Yo, global domestic trade power plus 20.
Yeah, that's quite good. Local trade power, and then you have the combo. Yeah, that's quite decent. But your control over the big node is so bad, dude. Like, this is what make Denmark's rich, and you don't have control over it. Pains me to see.
Is it because of autonomy or what?
What do you mean?
Is it? Oh no, he has good autonomy. I don't know
Yeah,
what's going on.
he just like he didn't get any of this, and he sent us to trade all level 1, and he didn't put marketplaces in them. Meanwhile, there's marketplaces down here in there's the early road there, and there's like the market. Yeah, yeah. So like yanking him of all the trade. Bohemia was AI
Well, the
and
thing
pop.
with Bohemia is also yeah, the AI.
Yeah, pop gold never, no mana. Hopefully the AI did not remove it. He's the emperor of the HOE. He's behind on ideas, behind on tech. I mean, it looks great
And
on the
it's
map,
yeah.
but it's not really that great of a nation.
He has a 005 too.
Oh, that's painful. Like
Oh
making him a
gosh.
general, then he dies faster. Also your air is not the best. That's the oh he has a Polish mechanic. I don't really know how that works, but see if you can get the phone from Dresden or Landshut on the phone. Actually, are we recording? Yes, we are recording. Like the ever fear of not recording. Magius was the player.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember if he left or not. I have no
Okay, I
idea
think it looks like he
if
left.
he played. He did. He was there at the start, but
He
he
looks.
became smaller than what he started as.
Yeah, he lost a lot of points. I don't think he's playing. So Croatia, not the, like these guys are not that great. Like an average of 6 and 8 in stats. He's getting the mana. He's got decent crown land. He could likely sell, get some more money.
But he
He's
can't.
come again.
He cannot seize.
Yeah, but it's fine. He's still at 20%. Like
49 yet. Oh, he can seize in 1 year, so it's fine.
yeah, he's still at 20%. That's fine for him. Your armies are full maintained. He's mothballed his forts. He's likely gonna deal with some rebels and then gonna steal. You should really try to. I mean, it's a vessel of Venice.
Well, the thing is, Venice is like in with India and Bohemia, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Swabia and Lotharingia, and it's part of the empire, so Bohemia defends it.
Yep.
And if you attack
That's like
Byzantium,
really fucked.
it, yeah, it's gonna be rough for you. You have nowhere left to expand. Wallachia is a vassal of Magus, so you could go and kill the Magus, and that's what you have with expansion, because then you're gonna run into Ruthenia, Bohemia, and your ally Seljuks.
And Makers is free, I think. They're not that strong. They don't even
Y-
have forts.
like, of course, you really want to get into Venice. That would be like the best play, but that'll oh well, that will be a dream come true for you. But that'll be very rough with Venice having these allies backing him up. You're behind on ideas. I don't think going trade ideas are great if you can use them, and you can use them if you get to Venice, but you can't really use them so much here. Like you're gonna steer from Alexandria and Constantinople, and that's what feeds into your node already. So where you're gonna put the next merchant, then you have to put it from another node downstream, which you have no power in.
Yeah, but he already invested in it. So.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't drop it by now. And if he gets Venice, then there's so many nodes. Like he has this node controlling, and he's controlling parts of this node. Else he's just gonna like sit and chill, dude. Put this to 10 development, and then strike an opportunity to get Venice if Venice is busy and dying. Also, why are you letting Venice taking Albania? What the hell? You even had a CP on them. Why are you letting Venice taking this shit? Uh,
Quarter feet the course back.
so Papal State, the German Papal State, and he got this small thing in Italy.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is, he didn't get it himself. He lost the war against me, but
The
Venice just
the
in the peace, Venice just put like return course on him.
and then he got this blob in the middle of you. So disgusting.
Yeah, I offered to buy it from him, but he doesn't want.
He's going Divine Ideas. Divine Ideas isn't that bad. It's not the best pick, but I don't dislike them. And into Eco, he's gonna have a lot of death cost, and he has decent land to develop. Decent, not the best controller of his node. Frankfurt is independent. Nuremberg is independent. So you see these things
They're
called
free cities.
they're called free cities. Means they're free for the taking. Just like say to the emperor, hey, this free city. It means it's free for me to take, and then you take them, and then the emperor says, okay, fair enough.
Well, the thing is, the Emperor's AI, so let's see.
Oh, well, then they're not free cities. Then they're not free cities, and then you shouldn't attack them, of course. But yeah,
Oh
once the
yeah,
player
that's
comes back, try to take these two out, get all the trade power because they're taking all your money. Like you have
I
some
think
mod control as Nuremberg.
they buffed up like all of they all buffed up buffed what's his name? Bohemia, and
Yeah.
then Bohemia left. So now they're stuck with an emperor, with his which is
Oh,
heir.
they all elected a Bohemia. Now Bohemia had to leave early or something.
Yeah, that's what happened. I think Lotharingius next. He's emperor after
So
Bohemia.
you're getting the mana. That's great to see. You have 30% crown land. You could arguably sell and build something in your nation. You have a flatland fort. I don't think that's really that great, but you could move it down here. But you should invest in your nation before moving forts around. 11k. It's not the biggest army. You could fill 5k more, but you don't really need to. You have a bit of loans. Oh, you have 15 loans, and you ain't like sell titles and like get rid of some loans and pay less in interest, dude. Also, you should be running an advisor, like basically the papal influence. I guess you're the pope. We don't care about that. So maybe the prestige guy, or if you're lucky, find a level one tax guy. So those guys pay for themselves. This is a big swap here. Holy shit.
Yeah, don't forget the vassals, by the way.
Oh yeah, South German Confederation. If that is even a thing.
Nope.
No,
Should go for the Latin Empire though.
he doesn't know what ideas is. Like, hasn't picked a single idea, and he's behind on tech. Yeah, here you have to.
1-1.
I mean, dude, at this point, like you have decent prestige, you have decent legitimacy. Like just do this, and then get this dude on the phone,
He's the 563. He's a chat, bro.
and you're getting the mana here. Yeah, so like disinherit that dude and get the other dude on the phone, and then just like start scaling with all the mana you're getting. Also, your army is fully maintained. Why? Like, make a lot of money
Maybe.
by not having it maintained. Also, you did a mistake by not getting the intel. Like, holy shit! Look at this.
Well, the thing is, it's his vassal. Like, Tyrol is a player.
Oh, is Tivol a player?
Yeah, they don't integrate each other. They're just like, I
Ah,
think he
okay.
gives them part of the money in like gifts from time to time, and like they work together as
Okay.
partnership.
That's why it's this development. So we're gonna look at Tivol next then and see how he's doing. But yeah, your main issue is you're behind on ideas massively, and that's gonna hurt a lot. Not having all this manpower, the force limit, the dev cost, the build cost, etc.
Yo, he's improving relation with Tyrol. Is he getting integrated? No, not Tyrol. Not Tyrol.
I
No.
mean, he's not allowed to make it a march, right?
To make a what?
He can't make it a march, right? That's not allowed in the
That'd be an
rules.
alliance. If it was a march, it'd be an alliance slot.
Okay, so it's if it's a vessel, it's not a line. What about can he make it a PU?
No, it's the same. All subjects are the same except marches.
So he can make it a PU and like he can have a player PU and not have it count as
Why
a
would he
line
do
slot
that?
because
No,
marches.
player vessels. Marches count as vassals independently, and marches count as what do you call it? As alliances. That's what
Because
the
as a vassal you have 50% increased development cost as a vassal nation. As a personal union, you don't have that plus 50% dev cost.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
So
didn't know
what you do is you do the interaction where you put a relative on the phone, and then he breaks free, and then you claim throne, and then you PU him instead.
the thing is, I don't think, as far as I know, Tyrol is the only Habsburg shit on the map, and he wants to do the Habsburg LARP, so I don't think that will happen.
Well, then he's not. I mean, if you want to LARP instead of like getting cheaper, like 50% dev cost, well, be my guest. Like
It's
he's
it's a LARP, it's a LARP, bro. It's a LARP.
he's
16 gold, holy shit! I'm gonna what? What?
like I can't wait for the scanner back to see how much mana this guy's spending on buying down inflation. Because inflation, it depends on your ratio of gold to total income.
Yeah, it's like 90% or 80% at least.
Like every 3 year he gets one inflation.
Could embrace it.
And I've seen countries with over 100 inflation. It happens.
Well, you turned ledger off? No, you didn't. Never mind. Turn ledger
No.
on, I mean.
I can't
Yeah.
because Lectia was first locked and then it was limited, or was first limited then locked. So actually, it's limited here, so I can't check the income comparison.
Yeah.
But yeah, your nation is doing quite well. You should possibly run the local gold depletion chance modifier.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because otherwise you'll lose.
You're a bit behind on ideas and tech, but doesn't really matter too much when you're a subject. Try to catch up and like build your nation's already like getting built, and then you have this button called expand infrastructure, so you can build more buildings in all the provinces since you're not that big.
Well, especially in Intel. Yeah.
Yeah, let's look at Venice. So
Yeah. Venice is the
Venice,
comeback. Venice the comeback maker.
he's over here. Did he go? He went exploration, so he's gonna explore the new world. And
Seems like
honestly,
it.
he might even get a colonialism in.
Who knows? I think multiple people want to spawn it.
I mean, he's 64% average autonomy. That's really gonna hurt still.
Well, that's because he was like he was annexed and he was full annexed essentially, and then he
Mm.
came back, got his shit back.
At least he got the centralized monarchical bureaucracy. He got at least 10 crown land. So yeah, he's slowly gonna be getting this down. And
Byzantium is disloyal, I think.
I
Yeah.
always
No.
hate
What?
the it because it bugs out when you're doing this. So I'm
Without
still
what?
seeing the Swabian. I'm still seeing the Swabian.
Okay, that's out.
It just bugs out. Let's see, Percentium. Yeah, Liberty Side 100%.
Let's go. Hello.
So yeah, you need to. Like the traders in Venice is not that great. Ferrara, like this small nation here, that's your vassal. You could still trade from it if it wouldn't make it unhappy. It would make it unhappy, and you're integrating it. Okay, I think you should actually do the right thing here. You should definitely try to decrease autonomy everywhere you can when you can. Okay, run me through your nation now. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm making a comeback. I killed Genoa recently because the Lafringe allowed me to.
And
Essentially.
then you got coalition and well lost a bit of land
That's
here.
just a leftover. Like it started with like I fought Genoa first, and then I annexed too much of it. Like you see the course there. That's what I
Yeah,
annexed
yeah.
in court.
You also
And
had this one, right?
yeah, I did have that one. So I annexed all of Genoa, and the issue was that it was a little bit too big of a collision. So Swabia and Lombardy teamed up against me, and yeah, we fought each other for like I don't know how long, but quite a long time. I almost went bankrupt as well.
And Lombardy
But
died from it, right?
yeah, Lombardy died unfortunately. Swabia, the Pope Alliance just accepted war reps and
Mm.
full money. Yeah,
And
that's
then you went
unfortunate.
into Africa instead because hey,
Yeah, there's no other way.
and this is a vessel of yours, yeah. Is this a player vessel?
Yep.
Because I think I saw a player down here at
No,
one point. Okay.
no, it's not. It's just a normal vessel.
And then you can just like continue going south because there's nobody in Sahel.
I'd have colonized that shit.
Isn't the decision to do it?
I don't think there is. It's only Morocco or Tunis.
I
Yep.
ain't seeing it. Yeah, okay, then, well, it's all of North Africa, it's decent land, and there's still a bit of AI left in Italy.
Yep. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to
And,
come back a little.
I mean, I don't think this is the best idea.
Well, I disagree, because I do need to stack like aggressive expansion. Otherwise, I'll just be collisioned every fucking time I
I
take a
mean,
province.
this 10% seatability and the advisor cost are like the main perks in here. Yearly
And
corruption
the
is
aggressive
also.
expansion. Hello.
I mean, aggressive expansion, yes, it helps you a lot right now, but in 20 years, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I think it helps. I think it's like viable for right now because otherwise I won't be able to expand at all.
I mean, maybe you could argue that the amount that allows you to expand now is outweighing any modifiers you would gain long term, and then 15% advisor cost is always decent.
Yep.
Like, it makes these guys
That's
so
it.
much cheaper. What did you do to get this guy, and how? What did you do to make this guy so old?
I have no idea. He's
Like,
just
this guy lived
surviving.
longer than the average Italian, nearly in modern day.
I have no idea, bro. He's just surviving. Like I killed. I think three of his heirs already died. Three of his heirs died.
And
This is like the fourth one.
And this guy's decent, and Ukraine is like he's 71, married to a 29-year-old. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he's really dumb as well. So I like
He's
your
really.
I like your states. They look quite filled out. I like to see that.
Yeah, honestly, it's a little bit confusing because the AI kind of fucks it up. I disconnect sometimes and the AI fucks up the states.
Hmm. And you have
This is
annoying rebels. So normally I always decrease autonomy, but sometimes I cannot like be bothered to go around and eat them on islands. So I actually increase autonomy. But what does that do? Oh, you need to be
it's
McWebby.
I cannot use it right now. It's not that good anyway. It's like just hard to use.
And it got the Malta fort. How do you get that at level 3 though?
What? It's ready-made terrain and taking loans and I'm bankrupt.
Oh, you're going bankrupt? No,
No, I
what?
was going bankrupt.
Ah, okay. So you upgraded it.
Yes.
And you didn't upgrade this
Oh,
one.
I don't have the money for it. It's worth it. I think it's worth it.
Uh,
The South one is worth it because of the Province War skill cost.
okay, how many players are left in West Europe? Is like Arlis still a player?
Yeah, Alts a player. The Rangers a player.
Yeah, I
Cro
know. And Holland and England
Holland
and Asturias.
and Asturias. Yeah, those are
So
the
this
players.
nation is looking at quite a little bit better than last time. He still doesn't know what ideas is. He's behind on tech except middle tech, that's decent. He's getting the mana, so that's really great to see. Yeah, this nation is making a decent comeback. Like your main trade notice here, it's quite bad. You have 3 centers of trade, but it's leaky as hell, and you can't really get into Genoa. So like you're allied with Croatia and Asturias, so maybe you like have a way into northern Italy. Maybe you could ally Sicily and like force your way into northern Italy. I think that would be a decent play for you. Else Occitania is available right for the taking. Gascony is vassal for Thuringia. So yeah, you're basically at Thuringia's mercy. So if you want you
Okay.
dead, you're dead, mate. And you have no idea what ideas are, and you don't have any defensive terrain in your north. So yeah, you live only by the mercy of Thuringia. So and I would definitely go into Italy if I was you. I think that would be your correct decision. And use your diplomats to build some spy network and try to get some ideas. Oh, you're not running advisors, and you're losing. Why are you losing
They
9
can have a
pockets?
huge deficit, but haven't.
He's 28 loans in.
Man,
I don't
Jesus.
think he's getting out
Didn't
of
he just
this.
go bankrupt? Didn't he
Yeah,
just go bankrupt?
like he got a 11.5 income and interest is 8.7. So yeah, he's not getting out of this without going bankrupt.
It's
So
over, Jacob.
if
It's
you're
over.
going bankrupt as well, you might as well just run the fucking advisors. Like they will too get as much mana as you can, because you're going bankrupt anyway.
But don't forget to use it before you go bankrupt.
Oh yeah, yeah. Use your only mana before you go bankrupt. Get to like as much stability as you can, because you lose. I think it's 5 when you go bankrupt, right?
Yeah, I think so. But you also lose all mana points, so you do want to
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah,
everything.
yeah. And then you spend the rest of it like say maybe wait for the Diplotech and like live on your current money as long as you can, and then put the rest into ideas, and then go bankrupt because you're definitely going bankrupt. Kill these rebels,
Going bankrupt is it's not a shame.
and then if Lotharingia want to kill you, then it doesn't really matter if you're bankrupt or not. You're just dead. Although Lotharingia does have an issue called aggressive expansion.
Yep, seems like it. But I think he's cool with the people.
Okay, how's Lotharingia doing? Like he's been going Explo. Holy shit, that's interesting. I mean, he gets a colonist in his ideas. So you're gonna go Explo, quality, I guess. No, eco, I mean. Quality,
Probably
Explo,
just.
eco.
I think the plan is colonize a little bit yourself and then just steal the Dutch colonies.
So right now his trade is a bit scuffed because he got 6% in the English channel and 29% in Champagne, but English channel is so much more valuable. So what you do is right now your trade capital is likely here, right? Yeah. So right now your trade power in the English channel is negative, influenced negatively by collect from trade not in your main city by 62.9%. So if you move your main trade city up to English Channel and put a merchant in Champagne instead and collect from there, I will bet you'll make a lot more money. So move it up to Flanders and put on the trade power edict, or move it to Normandy, put on a trade power edict, and I think you'll make a lot more money because you're getting the money from the English Channel instead of Champagne with no money in it. Quite nice force limit. Up to
What's his combat quality, like ability to fight?
25% ICA. Uh, bit of discipline. I mean, it's decent. Like he can go up to 50k because he's no, he was the Emperor. He's no longer the Emperor.
He was never the emperor.
Oh,
They elected.
That was Francia. That was the Emperor.
Yeah, and then they elected Bohemia.
And you have a lot of vassals, so you're saving all your admin points. But that's not like normally you do a lot of vassal game because your second idea group is admin, but right now your second idea group is Diplo.
I mean,
So
he's
you
doing the vassal game for the course. That's pretty sure.
yeah, but
Otherwise,
like he's gonna pay
she
so
would
much
be
from
out of the.
integrating them. He's gonna pay so much from integrating them that he'll take forever to finish exploration ideas.
Well, the thing is also the coalition. If he takes that all himself,
Oh
it has
yeah,
all
yeah,
of
yeah.
Europe already.
That is true. But yeah, right now he's getting 3 Diplo points a month because he's actually making 12 Diplo. And he's slowly integrating one of his vessels, so it's gonna take a while before he gets the new world. But again, I don't think he's in a hurry. I think the new world is quite empty.
England, Britannia.
Yeah, growing quality explode. So like people are late to the new world, but there's a lot of people going to the new world, and he's in Newfoundland.
Oh, he arrived.
So he's
Is
the
there
first.
anybody else? Yeah, he's the first one in the New World.
Yeah, because I think Holland did go in down here. Yeah, Holland's down here.
They have a deal, I think.
So to spawn the colonialism thingy, you need 12 develop. Like each province have a percent amount of chance to spawn it, and to be an eligible province, you need 12 development or a center for trade. So these provinces they cannot spawn it. This can spawn it. This needs 2 development, then it can spawn it. I think it's 12, but you can look at the vendor on the wiki. But I think you need 12 development in a coastal province to spawn it. So the more of those you have, the bigger the odds from you spawning it, compared to Japan. And I think that's quite a big like contest.
And Japan. I don't think he'll lose against Japan.
Oh
Japan hasn't even
yeah,
fixed well yet.
yeah. You need a province in the new world. Yeah, so England is definitely gonna get colonialism.
Yeah, most likely. If not Asturias or anything.
You have the global sectors increase. Yeah, yeah. Not the greatest income for an England.
How much money?
34.
34. It's like Lafrench level, I think.
Yeah, like you're not. You should possibly upgrade these. You got the trade power edict on here. Upgrade these. Possibly get marketplaces down. Do you have any debt? You're 10 loans in. Okay, and you can't sell. Ah, okay. I guess you're getting there slowly. Do you need this large an army? Are you afraid of people? Like 44k? I guess you might need this. 5 heavies, 6 heavies. Yeah, so you have the navy. Yeah, this England is going alright. It's definitely gonna be strong in the late game just because it's England. And we have Asturias. That's not the word tag.
Asturias is the old Andalusia player, by the way.
Wait, the old Andalusia. So what happened to the Asturias player? He just didn't show.
No, that they did show up for the start, but they had to leave mid-game.
Mm.
So he took that opportunity and said, like, fuck it, Andalusia is dead, I just play Asturias.
I mean, this is buffed vanilla Asturias it is, I think. It's quite decent.
He can farm Iberias very soon, I think. He already has everything needed. Or
You just need
just
Barcelona.
It's free, right? It's not a vassal of anybody.
Yeah. Form Iberia there. Yeah, and hopefully get some great ideas from that. Andalusia has exploration expansion. So what you do at this point is you don't kill Andalusia. No. You take all the land except like 4 provinces, and then you keep them around, and they colonize for you. Like make them a vassal, and then they colonize because they already picked explo expansion. So like keep Andalusia around as your bitch boy that does colonization for you.
He has 2 cooks as the navy.
That's no navy. Like he has two wooden small cocks in the Mediterranean just sitting here. This
I
is
mean,
not a
he
navy.
had other stuff to spend his money on, I'm pretty sure.
Surely. Yeah, bro, 555.
Oh, 555. Hello, hello.
Like, where do you guys get these rulers from? Like, what are you offering to the gods or something?
She's a queen. She's even a woman.
Oh, is this?
Where is Isabella? Is Isabella like historically?
Oh yeah, this is the Isabella of Aragon or something. Yeah,
Is that the antebellum version of the real Isabella?
maybe.
Who knows?
Also,
I have no idea.
remember you can do the holy orders. It's really cheap to get like 50 mana and you get 5 development.
The
Um,
holy orders are so nice, bro.
so you can either do the local construction cost. That's gonna be better long term, but and short term you're gonna get a lot of tax from it. Or you can do the culture conversion and get more dip. Or you can do the mill one. Like all three are decent. And since you're filling out a mill idea group and you need admin for this, I would just like go around and put this everywhere and like increase my income by 15% or something.
Yeah,
But
especially in La Mancha, you get one free of.
oh, you need the entire state to do it, so you can't do it in La Mancha.
Oh, I forgot the state goes like crippled like that. I forgot.
Yeah, and you could definitely like pump more into this, but then again, you're
And
needing a
lower the
mill.
autonomy. Just enable the edict for lowering the autonomy, honestly.
Yeah, recently decreased.
Yeah, but
What
the
is your
edict
crown land
would
like?
be nice.
Why does this have so much autonomy? Holy shit. Anyway,
Stickers.
is there any nations that we did not look at?
Um, I think that's all of them,
We
if I'm
didn't
not
look at
mistaken.
Holland actually.
Oh, you're
Holland,
right.
Holland popped
Holland, they
gold
always give
now.
us all the trade. Playing tall, motherfucker.
He's getting all the trade in the English channel.
Yeah.
Oh god.
He's taking La Faringe's trade from Wendia too, I think.
His capital is
So look,
Antwerp. Why is his capital Antwerp? What the hell is wrong with that? Right? His capital is Antwerp? No, it's Den Haag. No, he has the local trade power. I'm just dumb.
oh, the Dutch made a nice comeback. That's nice to see. How much income do you have?
He has 45. He's one
Oh
of the
yeah,
richest nation in game.
yeah. He makes like I think China level of money. Oh no, China was 60, I think.
And like you can build up a nation, expand infrastructure. Like playing tall is actually really viable in multiplayer after they did expand infrastructure. It's so amazing.
Expand infrastructure is nice. What is his ruler?
Not that great. Make him a general so he does faster. Oh, he was a general, maybe. Um, yeah, he's doing quite well, and he's going down here. Like all of this, it goes to Ivory Coast, and then it goes up to English Channel. So it's direct downstream from you. Like,
Damn, Holland eating good, bro. Holland
yeah,
killing it.
yeah, yeah, he can just like go and eat all this because there's nobody here, and like be rich African boy.
Yep, that is true.
Okay, so that was another cast. Hopefully, I was a bit more kind this time with the limiting factor of Vlodax here. And we also had a bit longer, like we used an hour on this one, so it's fine, I guess. And hopefully you enjoyed and hopefully you learned something. It's looking a great bit better than last time. You guys are actually running advisors and having the mana from the state. So yeah, thanks for tuning in and see you next week.